Ever looked at the stock market, seen those incredible companies like Apple or Amazon, and thought, man, I wish I could own a piece of that, but a single share costs a small fortune? You're not alone. For years, investing in high-priced stocks felt like an exclusive club, only open to those with deep pockets. But what if I told you there's a way to own a fraction of those same companies, to invest with as little as $1, and build a diversified portfolio without needing a trust fund? That's not some far-off dream, it's a reality, and it's made possible by something called fractional shares. Today, we're diving deep into how you can harness the power of fractional shares specifically on Wealthsimple, one of Canada's leading investment platforms. Whether you're a complete beginner taking your first steps into investing or a seasoned pro looking to optimize your strategy, understanding fractional shares is a game changer. It democratizes investing, making it accessible, flexible, and powerful. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of Wealthsimple's interface and how to execute trades, let's unpack what fractional shares actually are and why they're such a big deal. Imagine a pizza. Usually, you buy the whole pizza, right? But what if you only wanted a slice, or even just a sliver? Fractional shares are like that sliver of pizza. Instead of buying a whole share of a company, which could cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars, you're buying a portion of that share. This means if Apple stock is trading at $170 a share, and you only have $10, you can still buy $10 worth of Apple, owning approximately 0.058 of a share. The implications of this are massive. Firstly, it smashes down the barrier to entry for expensive stocks. No longer do you need to save up a significant sum to invest in your dream companies. You can start investing with whatever you have, even if it's just a few dollars. This is incredibly empowering for new investors, allowing them to participate in the market and learn by doing without significant financial risk. Secondly, fractional shares supercharge your diversification efforts. Diversification, as any smart investor will tell you, is key to managing risk. It's about not putting all your eggs in one basket. Historically, diversifying across many high-priced stocks required a substantial capital outlay. With fractional shares, you can spread your investments across a wider range of companies and ETFs with a much smaller budget. Imagine investing $50. Instead of buying one cheap stock, you could put $5 into 10 different companies or ETFs, instantly creating a more robust and resilient portfolio. This dramatically reduces your exposure to the poor performance of any single asset. Thirdly, fractional shares are fantastic for dollar-cost averaging. This is an investment strategy where you invest a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of the asset's price. When the price is high, your fixed amount buys fewer shares. When the price is low, it buys more. This strategy helps to smooth out your average purchase price over time and reduces the impact of market volatility. With fractional shares, dollar-cost averaging becomes incredibly precise. You can set up recurring investments of a specific dollar amount into any stock or ETF, ensuring every penny is put to work, rather than having leftover cash sitting idle because it's not enough to buy a whole share. Now, let's talk about Wealthsimple and how they've integrated fractional shares into their platform. Wealthsimple has been a pioneer in making investing accessible in Canada, and their embrace of fractional shares is a testament to that commitment. They offer fractional share trading for a wide range of stocks and ETFs listed on major North American exchanges, including the NYSE, NASDAQ, and TSX. The first step, of course, is to have a Wealthsimple account. If you don't already, the sign-up process is straightforward and can be completed entirely online. Once your account is set up and funded, you're ready to start exploring the world of fractional investing. Let's walk through the process of buying a fractional share on Wealthsimple. It's incredibly intuitive. When you log into your Wealthsimple Trade app or desktop interface, you'll see your dashboard. To find a stock or ETF, you can use the search bar at the top. Let's say you're interested in investing in Google, or rather, Alphabet Incorporated, GOOGL. You type Alphabet or GOOGL into the search bar. Once you select the stock, you'll land on its detailed page. Here, You'll see the current price, historical performance charts, news, and key company information. This is where you'll initiate your purchase. Instead of seeing an option to buy a specific number of shares, you'll be given the option to buy by dollar amount. This is the magic of fractional shares in action. Below the buy button, you'll typically see a field where you can input the dollar amount you wish to invest. For example, if you want to invest $25 in Alphabet, you'd simply type 25 into that box. Wealthsimple will then show you an estimated number of fractional shares you would receive for that dollar amount based on the current market price. This is an estimate because the price can fluctuate slightly between the time you place the order and when it executes. Once you're comfortable with the amount, you'll tap or click Buy. Wealthsimple will then ask you to confirm your order details. Double-check the stock ticker, the dollar amount, and the estimated fractional shares. If everything looks good, confirm the purchase. And just like that, you become a partial owner of a company like Alphabet. It's that simple. The fractional shares will then appear in your portfolio, just like whole shares would. What about selling fractional shares? The process is just as easy. When you decide to sell a fractional share, you'll navigate to the stock in your portfolio. Similar to buying, you'll have the option to sell by dollar amount or by the number of shares. If you want to liquidate a specific dollar amount, you input that. If you want to sell your entire fractional holding, you select the Sell All option. Wealthsimple handles the calculation, and the proceeds are deposited back into your cash account. Now, let's talk about some of the nuances and advantages of using fractional shares on Wealthsimple. One key advantage is that Wealthsimple supports recurring investments with fractional shares. This is where dollar cost averaging truly shines. You can set up automatic investments of a fixed amount into specific stocks or ETFs on a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis. This automates your investment strategy, takes emotion out of the equation, and ensures you're consistently building your portfolio over time, even if you only have $10 or $20 to invest each period. It's incredibly powerful for long-term wealth building. To set this up, you typically go to the individual stock or ETF page, look for an auto-invest or recurring investment option, and follow the prompts to set your desired amount and frequency. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.